In this video I'm going to take a look at import gaming on the Sega Saturn, more specifically as a beginner's guide really, just how to really get into it. Now the method I use is I use an action replay cartridge, which will allow me to play import games. I think that it's probably the easiest way around it. Modding can be expensive if you send it off to a company to do it, if you can find one. Importing a Japanese console can have kind of hidden costs basically. You've got to get step down, you've got to possibly pay import duties as well. I'm not dissuading people against it because I really, one day I am going to buy myself a nice white Japanese console. They just look fantastic. It's bizarre. I bought a Regulation 7 Dreamcast because I wanted a Dreamcast that looked more like a Saturn, and I want to buy a white Saturn so it looked like a Dreamcast. So yeah, I'll get there eventually. But yeah, I will buy a Japanese console at some point. But yeah, again, sometimes not always as cheap as it looks. So yeah, as I mentioned, I use the action replay cartridge. It actually slots into the cartridge slot in the top of the Saturn, which is used. It's used as a memory unit for the memory unit basically. So there we go. There's my PAL Saturn there with the action replay cartridge in it. Oh, it's a fantastic piece of kit. Is the action replay cartridge? I got mine off my friend. Basically, he sold it to me for a tenner with Vampire Saviour, the big box version. I've never looked back since, because as well as being the action replay card itself, so you can put your cheat codes in if you want, it unlocks a console for import gaming, as well as having the memory cartridge ability in it as well. So you basically it's 1 megabyte and 4 megabyte RAM pack. Sorry, it's not. Yeah, it's a RAM pack. So yeah, you've got that kind of dual use there. So the games that actually use those use that expanded memory will work perfectly well with the cartridge. So yeah, basically you plug your cartridge in, power up your console, it'll bypass the boot up screen for the Sega Saturn and the menu, and it'll show its own menu. So basically you can put your action replay codes in there. You can have a look at your the game saves that are on there as well, and more importantly, you can start a game from any region in your PAL console. Downside is it won't play at full resolution. It'll still keep it to 50 Hz. That's a small price to pay, I think. Admittedly, that extra speed would be welcome, but as I say, it's the easiest way to get into it. It's the quickest way. You can pick up these action replay cartridges from Play Asia at the moment, for £15. They went up in price for some reason a few months ago, but they seem to have settled back down to kind of the normal price that they are. Okay, once you've got your Saturn set up to play Jap games, you're going to want to start a collection. So I've chosen 5 games out of my Saturn collection that are ideal for beginners. They're all relatively cheap to buy, relatively easy to buy as well. There are plenty of copies on the internet, and they're all fun games. So they're all shooters. First game I'm going to show you is Strikers 1945. A lot of debate whether the PS2 conversion is better. I prefer this as a package because the artwork in it's really nice. It's a fun game, vastly superior to the PS1 version in my opinion. And again, relatively cheap. Should be around about. I've seen copies go for about £7. Probably £7 up. It sometimes goes for more money than that. All these games are not a patch on some of the more ridiculously expensive stuff. It's not particularly rare, but it's just kind of in high demand on the Japanese Saturn. The next game I'm going to show you is Gunbird. Again, I think this is better than the PS2 conversion. Insane amounts of bullets on screen, fantastic animation, bullet hell in places, but damn good fun. The next package is such good value for money. There we go, the Twin B Deluxe pack. I always thought the SNES conversion of Twin B was excellent, but pales to shadow in comparison to this. This is Arcade Perfect Plus. It looks absolutely beautiful. Again, I got this mint copy. It is absolutely mint. Probably about 2 years ago. I don't know what the prices are now. They're still relatively low. Still around about £10 for this, I think. But two fantastic games on there. The next one's a game that unusually got a UK release, but I just love the packaging on this. I think it's it's so much better than the UK release. It's Lair Section. I've got some of the premium Jap shups on up there, and this is better than a lot of them. It has to be said. I mean, it's got your obligatory chase scene, asteroid field, but it does everything so well. It looks really pretty, and I highly recommend it. I really do. And the last game I'm going to show you is Dodonpachi. Now again, I think that this is one of the rare occasions where the PS1 version is actually supposed to be better than the Saturn version, but the main criticism the Saturn version gets is the chunky graphics that the port's got. But I absolutely love the chunky graphics on it. I think it looks great. And whilst the PS1 version does look slick, I don't know why, but I love the Saturn version. Again, you can pick it up relatively cheap. Good way to get into cave collecting as well. Probably it's probably the cheapest cave game that's out there apart from Donpachi. Huge lasers, bullet hell. You can see the genesis of the cave formula in that game as well. Damn good fun. So yeah, those are 5 games I've considered. Other games, non-shooters you should consider are Darkstalkers Vampire Saviour, which is absolutely awesome graphics. You'll need well, obviously if you use your action replay card, that's got your RAM packs in it, but it needs RAM pack to actually run. Last Gladiator's Pinball. I believe it got a UK release, but you can pick it up absolutely dirt cheap. Panzer Dragoon. I'll do a feature on that. The Japanese version of Panzer Dragoon is vastly superior to the UK release, just because of the artwork. It's absolutely stunning, and it's the French artist Moebius. Yeah, that's another one to consider. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this kind of brief kind of introduction to Jap import gaming, and I hope it inspires you to have a go yourself, because I'm sure you'll find it damn good fun. See you later.